Real Madrid fans, we need to talk about a potential seismic shift at the Santiago Bernabeu. Liverpool is reportedly making waves in a race to sign our very own Eduardo Camavinga, a player who has been a key part of our midfield since arriving from Rennes in 2021. For the first time, and quite shockingly, Real Madrid has taken the 23-year-old off their non-transferable list. This is not just a minor detail. It suggests a fundamental shift in the club's approach, and it could spell trouble for us if we're not careful. The news comes from L'Equipe, and it raises eyebrows across Europe. Camavinga, a player we've touted as a cornerstone of our future, suddenly appears vulnerable to offers. Liverpool, the Premier League champions, are reportedly on red alert, sensing a golden opportunity to snag a player they've tracked since his teenage years in France. While the Reds seem to be leading the charge, they're not alone. Arsenal and Manchester United are lurking in the background, both keeping a keen eye on this developing situation, while Chelsea has also made contact with Camavinga's representatives. This isn't just a transfer rumor, it's a brewing storm, and we need to be on guard. What's even more concerning is the context behind this decision. Real Madrid, a club renowned for its rich history and ability to retain top talent, seems to be bracing for a bidding war and has established a financial threshold of £50 million, approximately 58 million euros. For a player of Camavinga's caliber, this figure is surprisingly low, especially considering he is under contract until 2029 and is already a two-time Champions League winner. The English clubs see this as a bargain, and that's a worrying sign for Madridistas. Let's face it, this isn't just about the money. It's about confidence, and there seems to be a palpable dip in morale at the Bernabeu after a series of defensive blunders, particularly highlighted in our recent defeat against Mallorca. The criticism of Camavinga's concentration by former Liverpool defender Alvaro Arbeloa is a clear indication that our midfield is under scrutiny. Liverpool, struggling with their own midfield issues this season, could certainly use a player like Camavinga to bolster their ranks. His profile fits what they need perfectly, and the urgency from their side adds pressure to an already tense situation. As fans, we have to question the direction in which the club is heading. How can we let a young talent, who has shown so much promise, slip through our fingers? The decision-makers at Madrid must reassess their priorities. Are we looking to build for the future or merely reacting to short-term pressures? Losing Camavinga could represent not just a blow to our squad depth, but a significant statement of intent, or lack thereof, from the club's hierarchy. And as we ponder this potential loss, we must also consider the implications for our squad depth. If Camavinga leaves, who fills that gap? Are we prepared to rely on inexperienced players, or will we look to the market to find a replacement? The answers to these questions could define our season and future success. Now, as we navigate through this uncertainty, let's not forget the emotional attachment we have to our players. Camavinga isn't just a name on a roster. He represents hope, potential, and the future of Real Madrid. The thought of him donning another jersey is not just disheartening. It's an unsettling reminder of the fragility of our squad. As we move forward, the urgency for Real Madrid to act decisively has never been more crucial. The next steps will determine not just the fate of Eduardo Camavinga, but the very fabric of our team's identity. So what comes next for Los Blancos? Will we hold firm, or will we see yet another talented player slip away? The pressure is on, and the answers will shape the trajectory of our beloved club in the months to come. Speaking of pressing matters, let's now turn our attention to another crucial development unfolding in the world of Real Madrid. As Real Madrid faces a pivotal moment in their season, the spotlight shines on manager Alvaro Arbeloa, who is navigating the complexities of reintegrating two of football's brightest stars, Jude Bellingham and Kylian Mbappe. With both players returning from injury, the stakes couldn't be higher, especially after a shocking setback against RCD Mallorca that has left fans questioning the team's La Liga ambitions. In his recent statements, Arbeloa has made it clear that the team must adapt their playing style to accommodate these elite talents, but he remains optimistic, asserting that their return enhances the squad. Yet, let's not sugarcoat it. Losing to Mallorca has cast a shadow over this optimism. The performance was a stark reminder that even the most talented teams can falter, especially when cohesion is lacking. Looking ahead to Tuesday's crucial Champions League clash against Bayern Munich, Arbeloa expressed confidence in his squad's ability to rise to the occasion. Real Madrid has always risen to the challenge against top rivals, he stated, and history backs him up. The Bernabeu is a fortress on European nights, and the atmosphere will be electric as they take on a Bayern side that is currently in formidable form. However, we can't ignore the challenges Bayern presents. Arbeloa has been vocal about the quality of Vincent Kompany's side, praising their tactical discipline and aggression. They're a very complete team with many weapons, he noted, and rightly so. Bayern's blend of defensive solidity and attacking flair poses a serious threat, one that requires Real Madrid to be at their absolute best. This brings us to the crux of the matter, team cohesion. Arbeloa emphasized the importance of collective effort, a quality that has been questioned in recent seasons. To be a great team, you have to be very cohesive and have that collective mentality, he said. It's a point that resonates deeply with fans who have seen glimpses of brilliance, but also moments of disarray. The challenge lies in harnessing individual talents like Bellingham and Mbappe while ensuring they contribute to a unified team dynamic. Interestingly, there's been chatter among the supporters suggesting that Real Madrid may be better off without Mbappe in the lineup. This is a contentious topic. While Arbeloa acknowledged that Mbappe brings unique qualities that differ from what Brahim offers, he firmly believes in the Frenchman's ability to shine in pivotal matches. It's great to have everyone available, he remarked, reflecting a sense of relief that the squad is finally nearing full strength. Yet, Bellingham's integration into the team has not been without its challenges. Critics have pointed out that he has struggled to find his rhythm and role this season. Arbeloa, however, remains steadfast, asserting that the team is ultimately better with Bellingham in the fold. It's a welcome problem to have to fit Bellingham into the team, he said, and perhaps therein lies the hope for both the player and the club. As Arbeloa navigates these complexities, one must also consider his record in charge. With 5 losses in 19 matches, he's already 1 defeat shy of Xabi Alonso's total, a statistic that could raise eyebrows among the faithful. Nonetheless, his best performances have come on the European stage, where Real Madrid has historically thrived. The elimination of Benfica and Manchester City under his stewardship showcases his capacity to rise to the occasion when it matters most. As we look ahead to the challenge against Bayern Munich, the question remains, can Real Madrid harness their full potential and deliver a performance worthy of their storied legacy? It's a test of character, strategy, and above all, unity. The fans will be watching closely, hoping to witness a resounding response that not only restores confidence, but also ignites their Champions League campaign. Up next, we delve deeper into the implications of this clash and what it could mean for the rest of the season. As we wrap up our coverage, the spotlight now turns to Vinicius Jr. and the turbulent relationship he had with former Real Madrid coach Xabi Alonso. It's a saga that speaks volumes about the complexities of managing high-profile talent within the fierce environment that is Real Madrid. Vinicius has now confirmed what many fans sensed during Alonso's time at the club. There was no love lost between them. The infamous incident during El Clasico, where Vinicius was substituted off while Real Madrid was leading 2-1, unleashed a storm of emotions. His frustrated exit, famously saying, "Always me, I'm better off leaving the club," encapsulated the discontent brewing within the squad. This moment is often viewed as the catalyst for Alonso's eventual decline in the dressing room, where trust and morale began to erode. In a recent press conference ahead of the vital clash against Bayern Munich, Vinicius opened up about his struggles during Alonso's tenure, acknowledging his limited minutes on the pitch. "Every coach has their own methods, and I didn't connect with him the way he wanted," he admitted, a reflection that speaks not just to individual performance, but to the essence of team dynamics. He recognized that this period was a learning experience, a statement that resonates with the mindset of a young player eager to grow and evolve. However, what stands out is his candid reflection on the dramatic substitution that sparked so much controversy. Vinicius took responsibility, stating, "It wasn't a nice moment, and I apologize to everyone." Yet, the notable absence of Alonso's name in his apology raises questions about the depth of their relationship. Young players often grapple with their emotions, and while it's commendable that he recognizes his faults, the lack of direct acknowledgement toward Alonso hints at unresolved tensions that may linger in the shadows. Fast forward to the present, and Vinicius is looking to the future, specifically the prospect of renewing his contract with Real Madrid. This potential renewal is thought to be influenced by the new manager, Alvaro Arbeloa, with whom he claims to have a wonderful connection. This is a refreshing change for Vinicius, who finds himself in an environment where he feels understood and supported. He expressed, "He's always made it clear what he wants from me." This clarity could be pivotal as the team navigates through its current challenges. As Real Madrid prepares to face Bayern Munich, the stakes couldn't be higher. The team is currently reeling from a disappointing 2-1 loss to RCD Mallorca, leaving them 7 points adrift of Barcelona in the title race. This setback has left fans questioning the team's focus and commitment. Arbeloa took responsibility for the defeat, admitting that his team wasn't 200% focused. Vinicius echoed this sentiment, attributing the lack of concentration to a mix of returning from international duty and the need for heightened mental readiness. "There are good days and bad days. Some days were more or less focused," he explained, a sober reminder that consistency is the hallmark of champions. Despite these difficulties, Vinicius is beginning to find his rhythm again, contributing heavily in the last 10 games with 10 goal contributions, including vital braces against heavyweight rivals like Atletico Madrid and Manchester City. It's a testament to his resilience and talent, qualities that Real Madrid fans have come to expect and cherish. Now, as we look ahead to the Champions League clash against Bayern, Vinicius has called on the supporters to rally behind the team. The connection between the players and the fans is key. That always changes the dynamic of home games and Champions League matches. His call to action resonates deeply with the essence of Real Madrid, where the fans and players unite to overcome adversity. As we conclude our coverage, the path forward for Vinicius Jr. and Real Madrid remains fraught with challenges, but also filled with promise. The young Brazilian is not only a player to watch, but a symbol of the club's enduring spirit. He understands that greatness is often forged through hardship, and with the right support, he is poised to rise to the occasion. We invite you to share your thoughts on this evolving situation with Vinicius and the team's journey. What do you think about the connection between the players and their new coach? How can Real Madrid turn around their fortunes in this challenging season? Subscribe and let us know your opinions. After all, as fans, our voices matter in this beautiful game.